Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Do I look like I just woke up? Because I just woke up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee Break with her by Laura González. My name is Laura González, and I welcome you to. I was gonna say Lunatic Mondays. No, this is Coffee Break. This is Coffee Break, and I want to tell you that I'm happy to see that there's people already watching on Instagram. Hi, Vibe Space 44. And there's people already watching also on Facebook, but I cannot tell you who is watching until you comment. So leave your comment there, please. And today, oh, it's Marin. Hi, Marin. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Diana, I hope you're doing good, Diana. I've been following your recovery and I wish you the best. And Jackie, thank you all for being here. So today I have my old trusty Legacy of the Divine for the tarot for the week. I love this deck so much. Oh, I'm sorry. And good morning, good evening, whatever it is for you. For me, it's morning. Hi, Dina. Welcome, everybody. And let's see what the cards have for us today. Or for this week, actually. Okay, let's see. 1 and 2. And dun, 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 dun. So first we have the Seven of Swords. I love this guy because he looks so ambiguous. I don't know if he is returning from stealing something and this is his place, or if he's actually going to steal something from somebody else's place. Stealing being the keyword, right? I mean, robbing us from our calmness, stealing our intellectual property, um, getting intrusive negative thoughts into our mind. Either way, it is a card that represents our mind being quite literally like in an altered state, right? The number 7 is ambiguous. We don't know if what is happening is what we're projecting or what we're absorbing because it's the number 7. And the source have to do with our thoughts and our communication skills. So my advice will be dot your eyes, cross your T's, meditate, try to relax that mind, and don't let it go um, stealing your calmness or your peace of mind, um, getting away, you know. It's quite literally don't obsess over something, especially if that something is not that important. I know this is calling me out because yesterday I got something in my head that wouldn't want to go. And we have to remember, I know this is the hardest part, that we control our thoughts. We can control even those intrusive, negative, doubtful thoughts. And it's not controlling us in, oh, I don't want to think about it. Because the more you don't want to think about something, you're thinking about how you don't want to think about it. So it's quite the opposite, when the intrusive or negative thought comes to your mind, ask them why. Why are you here? Why are you telling me this? Okay, give me all the options, right? All the horrible things that can happen. Now give me all the other opposite options. Now give me all the opposite scenarios. What is the best thing that could happen? And when you do that little exercise, oh, what if something positive happens? What if they accept you on the job? What if they say yes? What if goes your way? What if you are accepted? What if you are loved instead of hated? And I don't know what that does. I think that it just tells your mind that these are all the possibilities. And when you start putting the good possibilities on it, it goes well. Um, I don't know. That's how my mind works. And I hope that's how your mind works. So you can get away from not letting this guy take your peace of mind, quite literally, from under you. And then you have a Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is actually reversed. So this is telling us we could have confrontations. The peace at home could be startled. And I'm thinking, and Marin, I don't mean to call you out. That is not my job. But I thought you were just moving, or you are moving, or you moved. This could represent something like that as well. Moving away from home. Um, think about the act of taking all your cups from the mantle, right? And then eventually you will put them back. Eventually things will settle, or they will go back to normal, so to speak, But even when it's a small move, even when you are called to just analyze the one thing, you might want to review everything. So, does that mean that everything we thought that was going to happen, that is really bad, is going to happen, and now we have to review all our relationships? Maybe. But it could also be like, A, in order to have peace of mind, something don't feel well, something is not sitting right. Let's review where are we and how we are feeling in our relationships, because sometimes, I mean, it's just healthy. It is really just healthy that we check on where are we standing on our ships, as people say or used to say. I don't know if you still pay to say ships on relationships. um, but it's not bad to check what is the direction of my metaphorical ship. And if I'm the captain, I have the right to steer a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, whatever is convenient for me. If I'm the one in the relationship, whether it is working, loving, companionship, partnership, whatever, it is okay to review it. And it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with it. You're just paying attention in where you are. So let's see things from that perspective, that when you are reviewing a relationship doesn't mean that there's something wrong with it. You're just paying attention to what's happening, and maybe everything is okay and you can continue. And if something is not okay, then you will act on it. But there's nothing wrong with looking into it. All right, I'm gonna pull an oracle card for all of us. Oh, this one stuck to my fingers. Okay, you know that the ones that stick to my fingers are like, sometimes people ask me, if I read the cards that jump. I don't. But the ones that stick to my finger when I'm passing my hand like this, that's it. So this one is, don't take anything personally. Everything lives in their own dream. Everyone lives in their own dream. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind. They are in a completely different world from the one we live in. How truth is that? Everyone lives in their own dream. All people live in their own dream, in their own mind, in their own, and they are in a completely different world from the one we live in. In Spanish, we say, cada cabeza es un mundo. Every head is a world. Every mind is a world. So, remember that as well. Your perspective is never going to be the other person's perspective. And it's okay to have dialogue. And it's okay to try to understand, where you're standing, where am I standing, how are we seeing. I don't know if you've seen this little cartoon where there's a 6 or a 9, and then one person is on one side and the other person is on the other side, and they're both correct because one is seeing perspective wise a 9, and the other one is seeing a 6. So can you all come to an agreement? Or you're gonna be like, no, just my truth is the only one that is real. You know, quite philosophical, the three little cards that we have for today. Anyway, I have to go. I'm having so much fun with y'all, but I have to go. Thank you to Rosa, Caris, Isabel, and Marin King, Dina, Jackie, Diana, and thank you to Sunday School, M. Belen. Oh, Martha. Hi, Martha. And Vibe Space. Thank you all for watching. Paranormal Chicago. Hi, Jack. Thank you all for watching. And remember, it's okay to look into things. And it's even better to remove those cups from the mantle, clean it, put it back on. It doesn't mean it's a tragedy when emotions are just scrutinized. Let's use a different word. Observe. Let's just observe those emotions and let them pass, let them through. Thank you all for watching. We way over the time. The 26th, I'll be at the Laura's brunch, the brunch for foos. And the 27th, I will be at Oak Park on Alchemy Arts. And I'm sorry, no, Inner Arts. Alchemy Arts, I never read at Alchemy Arts. They just don't do that. Uh, Excellent shop, by the way. But no, Inner Arts in Oak Park, 12 to 4. And Laura's Brewery on Saturday 26th. I think that's 11 to 3 in the morning. And until I see you next, never forget that you are loved. Bye bye.